I'm Dr. Ryan DeBell from The Movement Fix. This is Movement Fix Monday. We're at Purebred Athletics in Albany. Can you show the gym? Look at these cool people over here. So we just got done with the workshop, and so we are going to film a video about strengthening the hips, especially as it relates to squatting and getting the hip in different amounts of adduction, abduction, and external rotation. So I think like week 50 something, maybe I'll put this in the description of the video, we looked at the hip airplane and the ability to rotate in different degrees of hip flexion. So I think that's a good drill, but if we're thinking about it in the context of squatting and building up strength in the hips for squatting, we can do it down in like a all fours position like this. And so what I'm going to do is lightly have my hands on the ground. And I'm thinking about lowering my left hip and then using my down leg hip to open like this, and then slowly and controlled close back down. And I'm trying to use my hands as little as possible. And then once I get open slightly, I'm going to try to use the muscles in my right hip to lower myself down, essentially into a squat, and then push myself back up. Now, if you think about the way that I'm rotated here, that's actually like being kind of kneed or toed out in a squat. So there's a problem that a lot of people have where their knees drop in when they do squatting, so they'll do like monster walks, or they'll try to stretch, and it's not always just a stretching thing. So by going here and working on these different degrees of hip external rotation and abduction, and then going slow and controlled, it's sort of like isolation work of your hip rotators. So this can be a good way to get people to feel how to do that, how to create muscle tension, as well as to be like sort of a strengthening exercise. So how much do you do? How often do you do it? I would say a couple times a week if you need to do it, and go until it's like a 7 or 8 out of 10 difficulty. So that's called the rate of perceived exertion. And it's a good way to measure how much should I do, how hard is it. So if your knees drop in, or if you coach people whose knees drop in when they squat, rather than just always having them stretch or try to cue it, it may just be a thing where you actually have to strengthen it. So you can use that as one of many drills to strengthen the hips for squatting. So that's what I got for you guys this week on Movement Fix Monday. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, you can find me at The Movement Fix. And make sure to check out the workshops at themovementfix.com/workshops. I'll see you guys next week.